So just some reminders before we get into the video. First reminder is to make sure that you're keeping an eye out and an ear out for the key word for this lesson. Reminder number 2 is to make sure you're taking notes. Include the date, lesson number, aim, and standards to help you refer back in your notes. Let's get to it. Okay, welcome back. Today we are continuing with lesson 5. It is day 4 of our aim. How do we use order of operations to solve complex problems? This is going to be our warm-up for the day. You need to solve the following expression and we will go over it. So we have a complex fraction, so we need to simplify the numerator, then the denominator, and then we'll divide in step 3. Okay, so with the numerator, we have negative 1/4 times 1/3. So we have negative 1/12 as our answer. For our denominator, we have negative 2 to the second power. So be careful with your exponent. The exponent is being applied to the base of 2 and not actually the negative. So what you can do is negative parentheses 2 into the second power. So this would be negative 2 times 2. So we'd have a negative 4. So let's put this all together so we can divide. We'd have negative 1/12 divided by negative 4, which would really be 4 over 1. So we're going to keep, change, and flip. We'll have negative 1/12 times negative 1/4. We're going to get a positive 1. Oops, I forgot the 12. And then 1 over 48. So 1 and 48, this would be our answer. Let's try the first practice problem. Again, another complex fraction. We need to make this a addition because we have double negatives. So really we can rewrite this as negative 1/4 plus 4 and 1/4, which can be converted into 17 over 4 as an improper fraction, times 1/2. We're going to multiply first. We get negative 1/4 plus, and then we have 17 over 8. We need to find a common denominator. So that means we're going to take 4. We're going to multiply this by 2 and this by 2 in order to get negative 2 over 8. Common denominator of 8, 17 over 8. We simplify. We get 15 over 8. I'm going to keep it as a fraction just because we're going to be dividing. So in our last step, we're going to say 15 over 8 divided by a negative 3/2. I'm converting it into an improper fraction. We're going to keep, change, and flip, and we're going to get 15, stays the same, times negative 2/3. I'm going to multiply and get negative 30 over 24, which will simplify to get me negative 1 and 1/4. And this is when I simplify all the way through. Okay. Let's try number 2. Another complex fraction. So we have 1/4 squared. We have to simplify the numerator. So we have really 1/4 times 1/4 minus our 1/4 times negative 3/8. Okay, so let's take care of our 1/4 and 1/4. We get 1/16 minus, and then 1/4 times negative 3/8. We're going to get negative 3 over 32. Okay, so really now here we have again double negatives, so we're changing this to a positive, rewriting it as 1/16 plus 330 over 32. I'm going to convert this and get a common denominator. I have to multiply my 16 by 2 to get 32. Numerator and denominator, so I have 2 over 32 plus 3 over 32. Our answer would be 5 over 32. And that's just our numerator. So now we have to divide our 5 over 32 by our negative 1/8. Again, we're going back to keep, change, flip. We're going to get 5 over 32 times negative 8 over 1. We're going to simplify it to get negative 40 over 32. 32 goes into 40 once, and that's 1 over 3 as your simplified answer. For number 3, pause the video, try this one on your own, and then we'll come back and we'll go over it. Okay, welcome back. So Mike has to read a 500-page book for class. During class, he read 282 pages of his book. If he reads 20 pages a day, you want to figure out how many days will it take him to finish the book. All right, let's find out. So we have a 500-page book, but you've already read 282 pages, so you can take that away. Whatever's left, then you're going to have to say, if I read 20 pages a day, let's see, divided by 20, that's going to give me the number of days. Okay, so we have 500 minus 282, you're going to get 218 divided by 20. 218 divided by 20, you're going to get 10.9. Now, you want to know how many days. Technically, 10 days wouldn't be enough. You wouldn't be done. So you would have to round this up and go 11 days it would take Mike to finish the book. And that would be your answer. Okay. So now, if you are in class, please continue to complete your independent work. If you're at home, make sure you go to Google Classroom to check your assignment. And again, we'll see you in the next video. Bye.